In today's video, I'm going to be discussing the exact dates checks are going out and money will be distributed for Social Security, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, spousal, SSI, and VA, plus important announcements in the month of October. I have all the details for you here in the video, plus those key dates, so let's get into it and discuss what's going on. First off, thank you so much for liking and sharing this video with those buttons down below. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Also, do you know someone that may benefit from this information? If so, will you please make sure to share this video with them with the share button down below? Again, thank you so much. I really appreciate your support. Thanks so much for being here, and let's talk through the details. All right, so October, it's a very, very, very important month. In fact, in my honest opinion, October is the most important month for fixed income beneficiaries who receive benefits from Social Security throughout the entire year. This is by far the most important month. Now, why would I say such a thing? Now, first off, we're going to be getting a lot of big announcements out of Social Security this month alone, and it all directly pertains to your monthly benefit checks, including, but not limited to, the new amounts as far as your earnings thresholds for retirees and SSDI beneficiaries, blind and non-blind. We're going to be getting the COLA announcement. There's just a ton. I mean, seriously, I could sit here for 5 minutes going through all the lists of different announcements. We're going to be getting in just a matter of days here out of the Social Security Administration. A lot of big stuff. But that's not what I'm talking about here in this video, but rather, I do want to point out the dates in which money will be distributed. Again, checks will be going out. And again, all the important announcements through the month of October that we know of as of right now. But again, I'll tell you this much as well. A lot more to come. I guarantee it, okay? All right, so anyway, let's buzz through the details here. And I have a bunch of different dates here I'm going to point out. And I'll tell you exactly what they all mean and what we need to watch for on these dates and everything else, okay? But again, this is what we know as of right now. All right, so first off, I'm going to start at the beginning of the month. So we're going to go in chronological order, obviously starting today, right? And then I'll point out the dates for you and what we can expect on those dates as far as announcements or whoever is going to be getting money on those specific dates. And then I'll explain it, give you a brief description of what's happening on those dates. All right, so first off, today. Now, SSI beneficiaries, you got paid today, right? So the first of the month is when SSI beneficiaries always get paid unless it's a holiday or a weekend, and that is not the case today, right? So anyway, you got paid today. Now, let's go out to Thursday. Now, that is the 3rd of the month. Now, this is for those of you that generally have been receiving benefits prior to May of 1997, or you're somebody who is getting concurrent claims. In other words, you get Social Security along with your SSI simultaneously. Generally, you get paid on the 1st and the 3rd of the month, and this is the case here. So some people get paid on the 3rd, not everybody, but that's the case on Thursday, okay? So if you got paid, if you generally get paid on the 3rd, you're going to get paid yet again on Thursday, okay? That's the 3rd of the month. Now, the 4th of the month, that's Friday. What's going on that day? This is the date in which we're going to be getting the all-important non-farm payroll number. This is the jobs report that I talk about every so often. Now, like I said before in other videos, okay, if you're somebody that is looking, you're rooting for a stimulus check, okay, here's what you got to watch for. Watch the job report. Why? In my honest opinion, the job report is the #1 piece of data that is basically the #1 factor to determine how the economy is doing. Remember, stimulus checks are distributed when the economy is not doing very good. If the economy is not doing good, we're not going to see very many jobs hired, and we're not going to see a very low unemployment rate. We're going to see a high unemployment rate, okay? So we'll be getting that number on Friday. That's a big one. That's a big, big, big one. I like to watch the details of that one every single time because it gives us a glimpse as far as what's going on with the economy. Is the unemployment rate still going up? Is it going down? Is it stabilizing? Are jobs being created? Are jobs being lost? What's the labor participation rate? How many people are working? What are average hourly earnings? All of that is released on Friday. In my opinion, that's a big one because it shows us what the economy is doing and is it healthy or is it getting kind of sick, right? Yeah, I think we know where we're going with that, okay? All right, so that is Friday the 4th. Now, let's go out to the 9th of the month. This is the 2nd Wednesday. For those of you that receive your benefit checks generally on the 2nd Wednesday of the month because your birthday lands between the 1st and the 10th of the month, this is the 2nd Wednesday, which is the 9th of October, okay? So if your birthday, again, is between the 1st and the 10th of the month, you get paid the 2nd Wednesday of the month, and this is the 9th of October. So that is when your payment will be going out on that day, okay? Awesome. Now next, we're talking about Thursday, the very next day, which is October 10th. This is the date in which we're going to be getting a whole bucket, a whole pile of announcements out of Social Security, including the COLA raise, okay? This is the date in which we're going to be getting all the announcements out of Social Security, plus we're also going to be getting the inflation data, okay? This is the date in which we're going to be getting September CPI, Consumer Price Index. That is the inflation data, okay? That's the day that we're going to be getting it bright and early, 8:30 a.m. on that morning, East Coast time, by the way, is when we get that announcement, and we'll be getting a ton of announcements out of Social Security as a result of that one simple economic data point. So stay tuned for that. Again, I will keep you posted as we get closer, and as we get all the information, I will be right here for you, breaking it all down and telling you exactly what it means for you and your monthly benefits, okay? Now, that's the 10th of the month. Now, let's go out to the 16th of the month. This is the third Wednesday of the month, and this is the date in which those of you that have a birthday land in between the 11th and the 20th of the month. This is when your checks will be distributed from Social Security. And again, birthdays between the 11th and the 20th of the month, you generally get paid on the third Wednesday, and that just so happens to be the 16th of October, okay? That's the date there. Next, let's go out to the 23rd of the month. This is the fourth Wednesday of the month and the final day in which payments will be arriving for beneficiaries, the fourth Wednesday. And this is for those of you that have a birthday landing between the 21st and the 31st of the month. This is when your payments will be arriving. Is again the fourth Wednesday, the 23rd of October. So check that day, and that's when your payments will be arriving. Now, for all those dates I just pointed out, the 9th, the 9th, the 16th, and the 23rd, for all those dates I just pointed out, you're going to get paid in the same manner you always get paid, and it's your monthly benefit. It is not a bonus. It's not a stimulus. It's not a extra. It's nothing like that. It's your regular monthly benefit check, okay? I should have said that earlier. I apologize. I didn't say it at the beginning of the video. I should have. But that's what it is. It's your regular monthly benefit check that's going out then. I always like to make that very clear, okay? Now, next, what else is on the calendar? Well, we couldn't possibly forget Halloween, right? The last day of the month, okay? So what is that? Is that Thursday? I think it's Thursday. Yeah, Thursday the 31st. Obviously, I know it's the 31st, but I was just wondering, is it a Thursday? I think it's a Thursday. But anyway, so there you go, right? So we'll have to wrap up the month there with a little bit of candy and hopefully just enjoy our time and, yeah, just do that whole thing, okay? But anyway, this is what we know as of right now, which, by the way, quick other side note as well, no, there's no Federal Reserve meeting in the month of October. They had one in the middle of September, which obviously we went through all the details of that, and the next one will be in November, okay? So no Fed meeting in the month of October. Okay, they happen every 6 weeks, so just hope that makes it kind of clear for you, okay? Anyways, hope this helps you. Again, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends on my social media. Check out the other videos here on the channel, the thousands in the video library, the ones I've hand-selected for you down below in the description at the top of the comment section. And right now, pop on your screen, you'll see some videos there. Thank you. Really appreciate your support. Have a nice day, and I'll see you again in just a minute in the next video.